Hello and welcome to the Sun Pond Arfanage. It has been a crazy busy week here, and I thought we would just do a basic run around of the animals that have come in and a recap. I have had a couple of people ask where I am putting everyone, and so I figured I would show you. This is actually my room, and I have 3 of the nursing mothers here in my room, and then 1 in my bathroom. So this is what it looks like from the doorway of my bedroom. The enclosure to the far left has Tomahawk, the one in the corner has Zena, and the one to the right has Mrs. Norris. This is Tomahawk. Tomahawk is a feral cat who was trapped on the 7th and gave birth to 4 kittens on the 11th. She is still very protective and doesn't let me get near the kittens in the birthing box, but I have actually been able to pet her when she is out of the birthing box and overeating in the other crate. Here you can see her with Mohawk nursing from her, and Blackhawk is to the left of her. As you can see, I use a reacher anytime I am doing things near the birthing box for 2 reasons. 1, so that I don't stress her as much, and 2, to save my limbs. Tomahawk is one of 3 of what would be considered feral nursing cats in my home right now. The other 2 would be Zena and Zara, who you will meet soon. I also additionally have a few mothers and 1 boy who were trapped and that I have here. That would be Cuddles, Magpie, and Mystique, all who have raised their kittens and their kittens have been adopted, and then Domino, who came in with the trapping at the same time as Magpie. And now you can see cute little Jayhawk trying to get some lunch, and I believe that is Nighthawk actually sleeping back behind her. Next, we have beautiful Zena, who, if you recall, we went over to someone's home on the 12th, where she had given birth to 3 kittens on a patio chair, and the temperature was about 30 degrees outside that day. So we brought the kittens inside, took about 6 hours, but finally did catch Zena. Zena has settled in quite a bit, but she is not real keen on staying in with her kittens, which I find a lot of times with the feral cats. They don't stay in the box all the time with their kittens. They tend to move outside and sit where they can watch them, but not be in the box with them. So these are the 3 babies, Hercules, Eve, and Solon. Those are all of Zena's characters in Zena the warrior princess. And I did have to put babies into a pretty deep box because from a very early age, these 3 babies, that is Solon there with the streak up her face. Hercules is solid black, and Eve has a white lip. But anyway, they're in a little bit steeper box because from a very early age, they decided to go exploring and would get themselves into places that they shouldn't be in the cage. So now they have a deeper cage with heat underneath part of it that will keep them safe and allow mom to get out and use the facilities and get something to eat and relax and not have kittens trying to follow her out. Next, we have beautiful Mrs. Norris, who jumped into someone's car on the 7th of April and was quite large with pregnancy at the time. We thought she would be giving birth within a couple of days, but no, she waited until the 26th to have her 4 little babies, who are named after the birds in Harry Potter. So we have Pigwidgeon, who is black, Fox, who is the largest, Errol, and Hedwig. So next we move into my master bathroom, and we see where we have larkspur set up. I put a couple of crates on a door over my bathtub, and larkspur has 6 kittens. She was the one that we tried to put 3 additional kittens in who had been brought in without a mama. Unfortunately, those kittens did not make it, but larkspur has 6 stunning babies, all named for mountain towns in Colorado. From here, we're going to move into the guest room, where you can see I have 3 crate systems set up for the cats that I have brought in from a difficult housing situation. We also have in this area just loose, that's little Winona there, and we have her mother Naomi, and then we still have Andy, who is the mother of the football litter. So again, all of the animals in the guest room area are from the same home, so we can allow them to intermingle. And this little guy is Peanut. Peanut came to me on the 28th. He is about 5 weeks old now, and we brought him in to be a playmate for Winona, who, if you recall, Winona was a single kitten born to Naomi, and Naomi was pretty rough with her. So she's had a rough go of it, but now she's got little Peanut here, and the 2 of them really do enjoy just playing and hanging out together. Peanut is an extremely friendly kitten and just wants to be with you doing whatever you're doing. He will follow me around, hang out with me, and waits by the door to have me come in and hang out with him when he hears me coming. We knew that there were a few pregnant cats in the house, and on the 29th, I was notified by the owner that one had given birth in the hallway. And this is Meadow, who has given birth to 3 kittens, Tansy, Cosmos, and Lupin, all named for wildflowers that you would find in a meadow. And she is just the sweetest cat. You can hear her purring. Her purr just reverberates and can be heard actually through the entire guest room and down the hall. So now that Meadow's stepped out to have some breakfast, you can see the 3 kittens here. Left to right would be Lupin, Cosmos, and then Tansy is laying underneath. Next, we have beautiful Flo. She was brought in the same day as Meadow. As you can see, she's very pregnant and very sweet. She is actually one of the sweetest cats I've ever fostered. And she is due any day now. So we will have a few more babies to join us. Working with the woman in the home, we also learned that there had been a pregnant cat outside, and when I went to see her and talk with her about the birds that I was picking up, that cat came by and she said, "Oh my goodness, she's not pregnant anymore." So we have searched extensively for her kittens, and finally on the 30th she was able to find them in her garage. When I arrived at the house, I found 3 adorable little kittens that you see here, and then 2 that had not made it, and Mother was not anywhere around. So decided to take the babies home and get them warm and set up and see if we could catch Mom in the trap. So I set the trap up and left it at the house. I had been home for about 5 minutes when she texted me and let me know the cat was now caught in the trap, and we brought her home. After bringing the birds home from this house, I had mentioned that I had everything but a partridge in a pear tree, and I thought it was hilarious when I looked at the trap after bringing Mama home to see this on top of the trap. These are her kittens, Clea, Cheetah, and Circe. And this is Mama, who had already been named by the owner of the house as Zara. And when I looked Zara up, that is one of the foes of Wonder Woman. And so Zara and her 3 kittens represent Wonder Woman's antagonists. Zara has really been quite shy and reserved and can't quite figure out what has happened in her life. But she has not hissed, she has not growled, and she has not struck out at me. So I am hopeful that this girl is going to be adoptable. As I mentioned, I still have Naomi and Winona in the room. Naomi is turning into probably one of the friendliest, sweetest cats I have ever had. And if I didn't already have my maximum of my own cats, she would definitely be mine. So although she was not a very fun mommy, she is a beautiful, wonderful cat. Andy, the mother of the football litter, went into the heat the day after her last kitten was adopted, so as soon as her heat cycle ends, she will be spayed and adopted out because she is a very friendly, wonderful cat. And now we move to my main level, where I have the 3 new birds that I brought from the same home, snuggled in next to 2 cages of my own birds. And then not pictured is Bernie, my African Gray, who is over around the room to the right. So from the house that now 17 cats have been taken from, I also was asked if I could do something about the 3 birds, and I brought them home with me. So this is Mike and Spike. They are cockatiels, and they are learning to adjust to being able to actually see out of their cages and have some fun toys in their cages and a much healthier diet. And this is a Senegal parrot who I named Casey. Originally, I was going to find a parrot rescue for these 3, but quite frankly, I have fallen in love with them and may possibly just add them to my brood. The 2 cockatiels are in cages that are way too small for them, so I have used some of the funds donated by individuals here and purchased 1 cage, and I am hoping to acquire another one. This is my beautiful girl, Hoppy, and she is around 50 years old. She was wild caught, so we don't know her actual age, and you can see on her left foot.
Did you get it? Can you get it with your foot?
Her foot was damaged when they
Let's
caught
see,
her.
before I leave you.
I got her about 10 years ago. So Hoppy is very old for an Amazon parrot, but she is beautiful and wonderful, and we love her. She is also blind in her left eye and has damage to the left wing, assumably done when they caught her in the Amazon. And this is Samson and Delilah, who I rescued from a rough situation 4 years ago. So I rescued them as babies, and they have just been hanging out with me. Thank you for joining me for a soft pause, and thank you again to those who have provided some food and some funds to help me take care of these animals. My total count in my home right now is 42 cats, kittens, and birds, and of course that takes quite a bit to support. So if you would like to help me help others, you can see the links below. I have also added an additional link for Tractor Supply, which is where I purchase my pine bedding that I use as litter. My Amazon wish list has quite a few things of exactly that, wishes to have to help take care of and enhance the lives of the fosters that I have here. Thank you so much for helping me to be able to help them.